Howdy folks, I'm Marc Bowker, and this is Alter Ego Comics TV. This is our first episode, and each week I'm going to be giving my thumbs up to certain comic books and collectibles that come through our store that I think are definitely worth checking out. So hopefully you'll tune in and stick with us. Today I'm going to start with the Marvel book that I like the most this week, and one of Marvel's best comic books these days, and that's Daredevil. If you're not reading Daredevil, you are missing out. At issue 500, we had a creative team change to Andy Diggle and Roberto De La Torre, and it's really gone in a great direction. Ed Brubaker did a great job on it. Brian Michael Bendis did a great job on it. But it's staying good. Every time you have a creative team change on a book, you get nervous that it's not going to live up to the previous teams, and this is one that is. And if you're not following it, Daredevil is now the leader of the Hand, and that's the band of ninja assassins that's been in Daredevil for years. The whole process of how he became the leader of the Hand is very interesting, fascinating, and what he's doing now as the leader of a group of assassins, a hero who's the leader of a group of assassins, is great stuff. The artwork's outstanding, the writing is great. I really cannot say enough good things about Daredevil these days. The DC book that I'm going to pick this week is Brave and the Bold. And again, this is, in my opinion, DC's best book today. One of the reasons that it is DC's best book is that it's not bogged down with what's going on with Crisis this and Blackest Night that and all the other things going on in the DC universe. And don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying Blackest Night as much as the rest of you. But it's nice to read a done-in-one or a standalone issue. And Brave and the Bold has been that way since writer J. Michael Straczynski took over. And it's just been a top-of-the-line book. The artwork is outstanding by Jesus Says. You've got, again, a different character or a different team of characters each issue. This week's current issue is Green Lantern, the Hal Jordan Green Lantern, and Dr. Fate. And it's just a really solid story. Each issue that Straczynski has done, and I believe he's done 4 so far, has been as good as the one before. He's done a Flash Blackhawks World War II time travel story, which was excellent, a couple of different Batman stories, and then this Green Lantern and Dr. Fate. And I really can't wait for this book every month that it comes out. So really, check it out. My independent pick of the week is Chimichanga, which is Eric Powell's new all-ages book. I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it all ages. I think it was billed as all ages, but it's definitely, 10 and up would be appropriate. In fact, I gave it to my 10-year-old last night to read it, and he really enjoyed it and asked when the next issue was coming out. Chimichanga is the story of a bearded little girl who's part of a traveling circus, and basically a day in her life, what she encounters, and you can see that Powell is setting up some future storylines. We meet a witch who asks for a lock of her hair to make a potion, and then we get to meet Chimichanga. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Chimichanga is actually a character in the book. Powell, who's done outstanding work on his creator-owned property, The Goon, for Dark Horse, is publishing this under his own publishing company, Albatross Exploding Funny Books. It's really good, it's funny, the artwork is excellent. You really got to hand it to somebody like Powell who does the writing and the artwork himself, and just can't recommend enough. Pick it up. Again, I think it would be appropriate for anybody ages 10 and up. I do want to give a quick, tip of the hat to a book that's not out yet. In fact, it's in the December previews catalog. It's not shipping until April, but it's called Area 10. It's by writer Christos Gage, who's written for Law & Order Special Victims Unit and Numbers, as well as for DC and Marvel in the past. And this is an original graphic novel, an original crime noir graphic novel. And I read it a couple days ago, got an advance copy from DC Comics. It's under DC's Vertigo line, but it was very, very good. I'm not a huge crime comic fan, but I do like shows like Law & Order and Numbers, and this definitely had a feel of a television show. I could see this becoming a movie, no problem. So talk to your local comic store owner, order a copy of Area 10. It's in the December previews catalog, scheduled to ship in April. Now, I want to move on to the collectible of the week. And it's this massive Green Lantern quarter-scale museum-quality statue from DC Direct. Really, this thing is, you have to see it in person to appreciate how cool this is. You can see a picture of it, which we did before ordering, and thought it was cool, but now that it's in stock, now that it's tangible here, this is outstanding. This is in line with Sideshow's premium format figures. It's DC's answer to that, and we get arguably the most popular Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, in quarter scale form. with his little squirrel, whose name I'm forgetting, who's a member of the Green Lantern Corps. In fact, I don't even know if I could pronounce it if I could remember. But this has, cloth clothing on here. It's not painted. It's not sculpted. It's actual cloth. The Green Lantern power battery itself is very cool. The pose is so dynamic. The base is very cool. He's standing on like a chunk of a planet or an asteroid. And if you're a Green Lantern fan, I mean, this is outstanding. Retail price on this is $325, and we've got it at Alter Ego Comics for $292. Definitely worth every penny. I mean, there are few collectibles that come out of this quality and of this size that are worth having and that really live up to the images that are in the catalogs before you order. And this is definitely one of them. So if you're a Green Lantern fan, check it out. You can find it at alteregocomics.com, and as long as they're still in stock, I imagine we're going to be selling out fairly quickly, so you might want to jump on this pretty soon. So that's it for the first episode of Alter Ego Comics TV. Hopefully you'll come back and check us out in the weeks ahead. And again, I'm Marc Bowker with Alter Ego Comics TV.